Bobby Lopez here, and I'm here with one of our good friends. All our students become friends. He's a member slash student slash friend, Sam Urban, who was nice enough to allow us to use his video because I told Sam, I said, Sam, what you're doing I see all the time, and this will really help some other people if they see how you're doing it. Now look right off the bat, his head. Look how it's tilted. I think his head should be at 90 degrees to his shoulder, so it should be that way. And then watch what he does. Ooh, look at that. Look how he tilts his head. Why? Because somebody told him keep your eye on the ball. Now, what's more important as far as on the hit parade of things to look at? The path of the golf club going back or the golf ball? The golf ball ain't moving. It's going to be there all the way through the swing. It ain't moving. So isn't it more important to look at your path and see if your club is traveling back on the path that you wanted? In fact, you should, if here's your golf ball, here's the green, and here's a little piece of weed or something in front of your ball so that you know that's where you want to go. You line your club face up with that. Then you want to know that you took your club straight back from there, not way in here or anything of the sort. And in Sam's case, he actually forward presses with his hands and then rolls them. So now he's rolled the face open. So, and we discussed that, and he's going to start working on that right away. Now he stays behind it beautifully here. He really recovers nicely. Got a lot of potential. But watch his head. Watch his head. See his head? Now, let's go for the best in the business. Right off the bat. Where's Nicklaus? Okay? Look right off the bat, his head is pointed that way. Meaning off to the right, towards his right toe. Look how he doesn't forward press or roll his hands or anything of the sort. He takes it all back in one piece. His chest is turning. His arms are rotating with the chest. And he's watching that path as the club goes back. If he knows he's got to start out on the right path, once you get to about there, the rest is a blur. Just let the rest of the momentum take it up and bring it back down the other way. Boom. We got to watch the path, not the golf ball. Let's look at some other players. Here's Sergio. I'm glad I'm not a bullfighter, Garcia. Look at his head. Looking this way, not this way. See? Look where his eyes are. Way over there. Is he watching the club go back or is he watching the ball? Is he watching to see how this club is going back on the right path? Does he picture his path? Or is he looking at the ball? Let's look at another one here. Here's Perky. Hey, Perky. I like Perky. See? Look at his eyes follow the club. Look at his eyes follow the path. Look at his eyes follow the path. His eyes aren't staring at the golf ball. He's not fighting with his head and neck to try and get his head. In fact, I guarantee you Sam's going to have a sore neck eventually. He's got to. He's trying to twist your neck to try and keep your head over the top of the ball and look at the ball. No way. Watch this. Here's a girl that's on the ladies tour that's doing real well. Watch her. See? It looks like she's looking more at the ball than she does the path a little bit. Who else do we have here that would be looking at the path? Let's look at McIlroy. Let's see what he does. He keeps it generally clean, but he's not fighting to get his head over the top of the ball. But he doesn't look like he's watching the path as much as I think he should. I mean, if you can swing the club on the right path, the only other thing that can screw everything up is the club face angle. So if you have a decent grip and you've got control of how you go through the golf ball, go through the impact zone, that matches up with your grip, which is a whole other conversation. If you can get on the path and get yourself aligned properly, and that's one thing I notice when we do our one-day schools, people have a horrible time aligned. I mean, they haven't got a clue. I mean, they're lined up 20, 30 degrees to the right or to the left. So if you can get your alignment set up right, Get your club face pointer where you want to go, set up to the club face, and then watch the club go back. Watch the path and make sure that path is exactly where you thought it ought to be. Then just hang on for dear life on the rest of the swing and just let it rip. Does that make any sense? Let's see if we find anybody else. Here's Rieger. John Rieger is on the senior tour. His face moves. He's not fighting to look at the ball. I'm just telling you, the moral of this story is I think you're better off looking at the path than you are the ball. Here's your left foot. Here's your right foot. Here's the ball. I would keep my eyes on this right here, right about to there. Then once you get to there, let it rip. If you're going to turn your head back just a little bit or turn your eyes back towards the ball just before you hit it, that's fine. But I would look at the path going back. I'd want to know what my path is. Mucho importanteo. All right? If you're not sure where your path is, all you got to do is pick up your cell phone, take a video of your swing, and send it to Bobby Lopez at quickfixgolf.com. I'll take a look at it, do a little analysis, and send it right back to you with a drill. All right? Thanks again, Sam. I think this is going to help a lot of people. We're going to get rid of this forward press in a roll, and we're going to get the head to be more in this direction and let it follow the path.